Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome for the first time. I got myself a bunch of returning merch from these shops that had appeared randomly in the Book of Lore, but that's not the only strange feature that was released on April Fools. A button had mysteriously materialized in Falconreach 2 days later. An idiotic adventurer pressed it, and the village became a mess. The buildings were randomly contorted by a Dracolich that fell asleep in the harbor. Twilly looked like he had been working overtime at a cafe for too many days, and Ash apparently has a glowing kitchen knife. I guess he had also picked up a shift at the cafe with Twilly. He had been making bagels and sandwiches using the leftover Voltragon eggs as ingredients. Not long after the Easter weekend, that mess took care of itself. Quigley was thankfully too busy raising his dragon to notice that Falconreach was out of sorts for a short time. Do you see Gabriel playing with his empty bowl with an impatient look on his face? He's got a way of asking to be fed that gives a house cat a run for its money, so I gotta go check on Quigley. If he isn't fed soon, Gabriel will have him for dinner, and I'm not talking about him ordering pizza for his master. Alright, let's start the day by facing a water elemental. Music, please. Much better. Well, that was easy. Gabriel isn't fed, but at least the water elemental quenched its thirst. That was deep. And back at Sunbreeze Grove. You cannot hear inside a quest. Wait, what? Quigley's not even in a quest. How strange. Gonna make a quick trip back to Oakwood. Going to Oakwood? Let's go. Gonna make a quick trip back to heal. Woohoo! That griffin is made out of metal! Thanks, gotta go. Gabriel's getting impatient with his bowl. Let me know if you need anything. You got it! To Sunbreeze Grove. Okay, Quigley kind of looks like a serial killer with that mask on, so I'm going to hide it. Much better. Last time, Quigley, Gabriel, Twilly, and Ash broke up a hockey team formed by Zorback, but now that Falconreach is safe once more, there's no way he can get out of today's training. Greetings, Quigley. It's good to see you again. Welcome to Sunbreeze Grove, my home and that of my apprentice, Alicia. Baby Dragon Quest in training. Though young, your dragon is very powerful. Still, they have much potential for growth. Okay, for the past several weeks, I've been buying Dragon Chow, so Quigley has 20 Dragon Coins, so I'm going to get Super Dragon Chow. Pretty Princess Breaks, the sweet Dragon food likes long walks on the beach, shiny armor, and Dragon Coins. This Dragon food gives 2 training points. Hopefully it tastes like fruity cereal. Okay, feed dragons. Remember, you can only feed your dragon once per day. If you have more than one type of dragon food, choose your dragon food carefully. Special. Okay, Quigley's already fed. Not Quigley, Gabriel. He's contented. So that Gabriel's contented, so we can call it good. Now to train my dragon. Gonna raise its protection level, confirm. Definitely gonna need a bit of assistance. Dragon Scout, no points added yet. Current rank, 0% bonus for ally for 4 turns. Next rank, plus 1% bonus for ally for 4 turns. Overcharge ally. Your dragon must throw before it has access to the skill. Confirmed. And now to retake the bonding quest. You and Gabriel have much to learn together. Hello, Quigley. It's very good to see you and Gabriel again. I'm afraid to say that I need your help once again. An old friend of mine has a very important package for me. Unfortunately, he is a bit of a recluse. He lives in a cave far to the east, and I cannot make the trip myself. Be sure to tell him that I sent you and make it back with the package before nightfall. The walk will be nice, and it will give you and Gabriel a chance to do some real bonding. Have fun, and be careful! Lady Celestia is pretty enduring. She's like a mother. We all know who Lady Celestia's friend is, and we all know why that he is a recluse. Hopefully, Quigley and Gabriel stand a better chance against him, because the reason they failed last time was because Gabriel absolutely had no skills at all. So failure was almost guaranteed. And he still sticks. Gee. Kind of strange that Gabriel hasn't shown much improvement. Perhaps he's a late bloomer. Or perhaps he's still an infant. that's still taking its first flight. Alright, bring it, or I cannot. What's this? I think I remember seeing that sparkling bag before. Found old bag. Hey! What? Quickly found an old bag. 15 bonus experience. This slightly chewed backpack must have belonged to some unlucky adventurer. Lucky for you, it has equipment still inside it. Wonder what kind. There's that tranquil beach again. Too easy. The foreboding view is a bit serene for some reason. Probably just the gradient blue in the sky. Do you want to eat this and recover your HP/MP? Hopefully it was delicious. Was that sword always there? Now I notice a bit of improvement. Gabriel restored 20 hit points too quickly. That was nice of him. Was that rustic sword always on the ground? Found. Broken blade. 15 bonus experience. This rusty, broken sword must have belonged to some unlucky adventurer. It looks like it's been broken by huge teeth. You might want to be careful around here. Pretty foreboding, I'll admit. Definitely so indeed. 13th sword. It only took a couple hits to knock them both out. Come on, Quigley, keep up the pace. Strange, this quest is oddly quicker than I remember it being last time. Didn't take much to knock them both out. It's you! It's you! "16 levels too soon. I remember you from the beginning of the game. I remember you too, especially the way you were looking at me like a hero burger. Hero burger. That impression of Homer makes it funny. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just here looking for a friend of Lady Celestia's. He should have a package for her." "Ah, so she sent you for the package? Very well." "Oh, then you must be a friend." "Yes, she and I have a very long history together." "So, can I have the package? You're not gonna ask? You're not gonna sit down for story time? And you're not going to have a seat on the cliff for a story about how the dragon and Lady Celestia were best of friends?" Typical. "Certainly, hero. You received Lady Celestia's package." "Sadly for you, Celestia only said that I had to. Sadly for you, Celestia only said that I had to not eat you that time." "What about the package?" "It was given to you. It is no longer my responsibility. Now get in my belly!" "Leave my pet alone, you big oaf." So Quigley is not Gabriel's master. It's the other way around. That's so funny. "What is this?" "I am Gabriel, and this is Quigley of the prophecy. It is said that he is to be the human who will either save the world or destroy it. You cannot touch him." This is that hero?" "You better believe it. Between you and me, I've seen him do battle. I think that this one would be the one who destroys the world." "Hey!" "Oh, sorry, I forgot that you could understand Draconic." "Very well, you may leave this time." "So we're just going to leave? Do you have a better idea?" "Yeah, I'm a dragon lord, and you're my dragon. Let's teach this big mouth a lesson that he will remember next time he tries to eat me." "Oh yeah, I forgot that we could do that." "Hey, wait! What are you doing?" He had that chance to walk away. but he just had to enter this fight unprovoked. Okay, make yourself useful. Red Dragon's turn. Jump! Just 5 mana? You gotta be kidding me. Oh good, the Red Dragon's immobility resistance is practically low enough for Quigley and Gabriel to stand a fighting chance. That's something. Yikes. Phew. I don't think that a health push is really gonna do much. Okay, good, good. You're gonna crush him. You're gonna crush him. You can do it. Think happy thoughts quickly. Way to butt heads, Red Dragon. Yippee! Practice does make perfect after all. The Red Dragon is unconscious. Well, that is an exciting story. That old coot hadn't... Well, that is an exciting story. That old coot has needed someone to kick his butt for centuries. Wait. Is... I haven't noticed. Haven't noticed that typo. This is crazy. The M between the O and the E should have been N. And you got my package to me before sunset. How wonderful! It's a very special blend of tea that is best served at dusk. Tea? Tea? Don't mind me, just drinking my tea. Thank you so much for getting it for me. It may seem like a lot of trouble to go through for tea leaves, but this is very good tea. You have managed to get the special package and escaped You have managed to get the special package and escape unscathed and uneaten. The long walk is completed. and not one reward to gain out of it. Pity. You and Gabriel have much to learn together. Flight training. It has been prophesied that you and Gabriel will change the world. For the better or worse remains to be seen, but I have a good feeling the path you two walk will be dangerous though. The more leap and quick Gabriel is, the better chance there is to succeed against whatever may come your way. In flight, after the initial period of rest needed after hatching, the baby dragon will take to the air with reckless abandon. In order to maintain controlled flight, though practice is necessary, flying through trees allows the baby dragon to learn to control their movements and get some exercise as well. Wouldn't the tree branches hurt? Send Gabriel into the woods to practice flying through the trees. Watch out for rogue elementals, my good friend Warlick has said. Send Gabriel into the woods to practice flying through the trees. Watch out for rogue elementals, my good friend Warlick has said they're grumpy. So I've noticed from the daily quests. Your dragon will need plenty of combat practice. Take Gabriel to the woods to practice. The baby dragons in DragonFable have the personality of the cat, but the demanding attitude and energy of a dog. Talk about a delightfully dangerous combination. Victory! Gabriel made it through unscathed with a final score of 8. Not bad. Fight! I didn't imagine the elementals to be this big. Okay, first we'll take care of the boulder elemental. Thanks, Gabriel. That's a dad sound of fighting with Quigley. Infernal elementals are of course, immune to fire. It's exactly what they're made of. Quigley has neither an ice nor a water weapon. That can't be good. Or at least not one that scales to his level. Dang it, Gabriel, do you have to make our battle harder? Yes, he does. He's full of mischief. And he might make Quigley lose on purpose if he wants to. Dang it! Quigley was so close! Phew, that was close. Well done! Gabriel is learning quickly. Well done! Gabriel is learning quickly. And Gabriel needs to rest. Flight training. Good try. Practice makes perfect. Thank goodness Lady Celestia has the option to... Thank goodness Lady Celestia has the option available to heal and restock on potions. The only feature Sunbreeze Grove is missing is the option to set it as our hometown. It's time to see how well your dragon can handle the world on their own. It's important that Gabriel knows they can avoid battle. We'll start slowly. Just stand to the side quickly and direct Gabriel to where you... We'll start slowly. Just stand to the side quickly and direct Gabriel to where you... We'll start slowly. Just stand to the side quickly and direct Gabriel to where you would like them to go. If your charisma and luck are high enough, your dragon should be easily directed, and you can avoid almost all the forest creatures. You may have to battle any creatures Gabriel runs into. Collect 5 plants and try to avoid as many creatures as you can. It's time for Gabriel to take his baby steps. Yikes. So much for that. I was really hoping he'd get it right on the first try. Well, based on Gabriel's performance in helping Quigley, Ash and Quigley prevent a Friday the 13th invasion by Zorvak's hockey team, I think he's got a good grasp on navigating the world by himself. Leaving the nest before adulthood is the norm in the animal kingdom. You need to find 4 more plants. Ouch. That claw can wanderer jumped at quickly on purpose. You need to find 3 more plants. And it is somewhat easy when Gabriel is stuck to the ground. Not much enemies to really bump into. Ooh, that was close. Oops. And there's the 2 more plants that Quigley will need. You need to find 1 more plant. Plants should be in plural form, because there's only 1 left. No, not plural. Singular form. Plural means more than one. It's a simple grammatical error that I missed. Because it's 8 minutes past midnight and I can't think straight. But my mind still has enough clarity to complete this part of this playthrough and go to bed on time. Guess I have some baby steps to take of my own. But at least Quigley has collected all the plants. Dragon Spike Cloak. Level 30 Cape. Be very careful backing up. Why? What's so bad about it? So, what other dragon quests do you have to assign for us, Lady Celestia? I think that's enough practice for today. Yeah, I can kind of see why Gabe Quigley would have to be careful backing up. The cloak has spikes on it. It's exactly what it sounds like. The Dragon Lord quest and the regular quest can wait another time. Quigley, I have a few tasks which I think you can help me with next time. Quigley, I have a few tasks which I think you can help me with next time. Back to Falcon Reach Quigley goes. So nice to come back to this music. Oh hey Ash! Hi Quigley, you and your dragon are quite the pair. Why not go on some adventures together? Yes, let's do it. Let's start with Spirits in the Inn. The inn right here in Falcon Ridge seems to be having a little ghost problem. Why not talk to Serenity in the inn and see if it can help? Little is understating it. Welcome, Quigley. Can I interest you in a room or perhaps some fresh bread? Fresh bread, please. Serenity hands you some freshly baked bread, a secret recipe she tells you that will enhance your endurance when eaten in battle. With a smile, you tuck it away in your pack. This item is in your temporary inventory. A large portion of yummy bread, which when eaten will calm your mind and temporarily increase your endurance. Food can only be consumed during battle. Dang it! Ash informed me that you have a ghost problem that you think I can help with. Oh, are you here to help? We have a bit of a ghost problem in the tavern. You're also understating it, aren't you? It figures that I would buy an inn that's already haunted. I can't make a single gold at this rate. I knew it was too good to be true. Please, would you investigate and see what you can find out? Maybe you can put a stop to them. I don't remember that being the background music in this quest. Oh, Quigley needs a light weapon to stand a better chance against these ghosts. Well, a fire weapon is better than nothing. That music is a little too peaceful for a quest about investigating ghosts in a haunted inn. Ultimate Combo Strike! weird how this inn looks so spacious on the inside, but looks so small on the outside. Well, it's magic. The suspense of disbelief is present. Two turns of cooldown remaining. Woo! Greetings, traveler. Have you come to rest at the inn? Larry's spirit. She must be the previous proprietor of the inn. Who are you? My name is Mary Gray. I own this inn and tavern, or rather, I used to. Things have become very confusing lately. You might be more confused than you think. The owner of this inn is Serenity, and you look like, well, I can see through you. Ah, yes, that's right. I have to forget. I died, didn't I? Looks that way. I'm sorry. Oh, it's alright. At least I get to stay in the inn that my family built, and I have plenty of company. What? Can I ask you about ghosts? Can you tell me what you know about... Can you tell me about what you... My throat's getting dry. Can you tell me what you know about all the ghosts wandering... Can you tell me what you know about all the... Can you tell me what you know about all the ghosts wandering around the halls of the inn? I'll try this again. Can you tell me about what you know about all the ghosts wandering around the halls of the inn? This inn has gathered peaceful spirits since as long as I can remember. I can remember most of the time because this is my home. What about the ones attacking people? You're the first friendly ghost I've seen. Something's changed recently, I think. I overheard a blonde lady talking. Something's changed. Something changed recently, I think. I overheard a blonde lady talking with someone about leaving doom weapons in the attic. Serenity? I'm not certain, but those weapons, they're calling a different kind of spirit. The ones drawn here by the doom weapons are angry, malevolent. I can't reason with them. They're not like the spirits who usually call this place home. But it's strange. I don't think they... But it's strange. I don't think they've ever attacked or even bothered the new innkeeper. Sorry, I hope things can go back to the way they were. I miss the peace of my inn. I will try to take care of the spirits for you. It sounds like the problem is the doom weapons you mentioned before. Thank you, warrior. I would like that very much, but take care. A spirit knows... Thank you, warrior. I would like that very much, but take care. A spirit known as the Soul Keeper guards. Thank you, warrior. I would like that very much, but take care. A spirit known as the Soul Keeper guards the attic. He is a powerful spirit and will not leave peacefully. Good luck! Nice meeting you, Mary. The door is locked. Is there a chest of potions lying around the hallway somewhere? Quigley's health is getting dangerously low. This door is locked. This door is locked too, so don't bother. Oh, there's a chest. Go figure. An angry spirit. Yeah, I can tell because his cloak is colored red. These potions will come in handy. Oh goody, Quigley can fill up on health and mana. These potions will come in handy. Yeah, too bad they don't double. I guess this door is locked too. Well done, Quigley. You reached level 15. Wonder what's in that chest. Nope, Quigley didn't get a new weapon, nor did he get a new helmet, nor cloak, or anything else for that matter. Oof. There's nothing inside this chest but old dust. Ew. That's the Soulkeeper? It just looks like an angry spirit. Oh, that's what sets him apart. Gotta deal with the spirit guards first. Ha! You got one less spirit guard, Soulkeeper. Where are they? What? Is the Soulkeeper looking for something? Is it those so-called doom weapons that Mary's ghost spoke of? Where are the doom weapons? That was my first guess. I called it. Where did you hide them? The Soulkeeper resurrects its minions. Dang it! Well, that's just great. Now your minions are gone again, Soulkeeper. Halfway there. Keep it up, Quigley. The Soulkeeper resurrects its minions. Crap. Procyon attack. Take this and that. Nice work, Gabriel. Not again. impressive. Quigley didn't need his health potions once. But the plot thickens. Spirits in the inn. What could have drawn these malevolent spirits to such a sleepy inn? Except with these spirits haunting the hallways, the inn went from sleepy to restless. Ring of the Netherworld. This ring is cold to the touch and made of a ghostly white material. It provides additional protection against darkness attacks, but it's level 4, so Quigley will pass on that. Welcome back, Quigley. Did you get the problem taken care of? Spirits were gathering because of doom weapons in the attic? Wait, spirits were gathering because of doom weapons in the attic? So that's what was in that old box. I thought it was just junk the previous innkeeper left behind. What was her name again? Sabrina, I think? Apparently, she just went missing one day and no one knows why. How terrifying! Still, I've heard rumors there was a stranger on the outskirts of town talking about the doom weapons. I'd stay away from them if I were you. Good to know. But at least the ghosts have temporarily subsided. Well, Gabriel, what else can we bond over? Sir Anno. You've been to Oakville, haven't you? It seems one of the knights there wants your assistance, a certain, Sir Anno. You'd think a Pentagonical knight would have all their stuff together, but Sir Anno seems like You'd think a Pentagonical knight would have had all their stuff together, but Sir Anno seems like he's got some problems to deal with. Well, it sounds like an adventure at least. Why not head over to Oakville Keep with the Dragon and see why Sir Anno needs your help? Of course. But first we're going to train Quigley's stats. And hopefully find a suitable weapon for Quigley's level. Okay, level up strength, level up luck. Bit of charisma while I'm at it. Alright, I'm going to run at the bank real quick to drop off some things I don't need anymore. Welcome to the new Falcon Reach Bank. How can I help you? Hi, I'd like to make a deposit. Welcome to the Falcon Reach Bank. If you have a dragon amulet, we will be happy to hold on to some of your items for you. You can store an unlimited number of items that require a dragon amulet or are purchased with dragon coins. Manage inventory. Okay, I store Brittle Flash in here. Gonna store this in here since Quigley doesn't really need it. Doesn't need this either. Doesn't need that as well. Doesn't need the 300 First Elite Knight Cloak. Don't need the Dark Crystal that I'm aware of. Nor would I need the Wind Seal Fragments. Still haven't figured out a good use for it. I could probably sell those rings, but I'm just gonna wait a while. Okay, no level 15 weapons in here. Well, that stinks. There was a fire war? You must progress further into the story before you can access the fire war. Ah, so it hasn't happened yet. Silly me. Feels kind of like a full circle moment that Quigley is heading back this way with his dragon by his side. Hi, you must be Serrano. Wow, you give Pinocchio quite a run for his money with that crooked nose. Greetings, Quigley, and welcome again to Oaklore Keep. Rest a bit. I'm sure your travels have tired you, and I have a proposition for you, fair and true. Talk. You've always seemed a generous sort of warrior, so I thought you might be willing to consider my proposition. A proposition? Some people are born attractive, some have connections, and then there are those like me, making their own way in the world. Some people are born attractive, some have connections, and then there are those like me, making their own way in the world. Who are you? Anno D. Bergvac VI. Lately a simple squire, I was knighted along with others of my class and inducted into the Patagonical knighthood. I come from a long and illustrious lineage, a clan. I come from a long and illustrious lineage. Can't really speak. My brain is not functioning right again. I come from a long and illustrious lineage, a clan of uncommon knights. You may have heard of my great-grandfather, Sir Anno II. Not really. He wooed the princess of a neighboring country and finally won her hand. My family has fallen on hard times recently, but I have a lot to live up to. I could use a little help not falling flat on my face as I climb my way up to the ranks of the knights. Pardon me. I could use a little help not falling flat on my face as I climb my way up to the ranks of the knights. And that's where I come in? Exactly. I've studied your recent adventures, and it seems that beyond your talent... Exactly. I've studied your recent adventures, and it seems that beyond your talent, good looks, and gorgeous singing voice, thank you, but Quigley can't sing. You lead a charmed life. I don't think so. How would you feel about lending me some of that serendipity? How would you feel about lending me some of that serendipitous success? Lending you success? What does that mean? Well, I just need a bit of an edge to get noticed, by the right people at court. Sir Emily is the knight in charge of visitors to the court. He refuses to even consider introducing a new knight to the king and his daughters. But I know if I had some heroic deeds, But I know if I had some heroic deeds to my name, I'd be summoned on my own, and then she'd notice me for sure. I mean, what about the princesses? The eldest is so beautiful that half the knights in Oakwood Keep spend their days off trying to impress her with their bravery. Then there's the youngest, far too clever for her governess' peace of mind. And then there's the middle daughter. You couldn't find a more perfect princess. She's her father's pride and joy. How can I help? So, are the other princesses chopped liver? Come with me. Show me firsthand how a heroes does their hero thing. Knight training focuses on fighting, but not how to be a hero. And, if you could kind of stay in the background when we go back to report to Captain Rollick and the patrol leader. They'll never think I've done the deeds if you're front and center. I'd let you keep all the gold and any loot we find, of course. So you're basically Gilderoy Lockhart. Once my fame is established, we can come out and call you my mentor. You'll be known as Quigley the Hero Maker. Fancy, huh? Not really. Quests. I'm sure that with your help, I'll learn just what I need to become a hero and catch the king's attention. A nose for trouble. Yeah, because Sir Anno has a crooked nose. A monster has been terrorizing the townspeople who supply Oakwood Keep with food. Captain Rollick is planning on sending out knights to take care of the creature. I know that if we take care of it, it'll bring me to his attention. What do you say? Are you up for helping me? Sure. Nice Reaper. Seems a bit small for a wolf. Someone left their cart behind. No, not cart, but a wooden carriage. I wonder why. Was the threat so bad? Is the threat that bad? Oh boy, Sir Anno is halfway. Sir Anno's health is halfway lost. Gonna need to get him a healing pad, assuming it's nearby. Any supplies in there? Nope. A healing bush? What are the odds of that? That must mean there's trouble ahead. Quoth the raven, nevermore. You found a magical bush. You feel refreshed. How? Wow, just wow. Oh, no wonder the bush is magical. There was a healing pad underneath it. Now we're going into a cave. Goodness, could it be where that monster lives? No is for trouble. You've agreed to help Sir Anno as he aspires to become one of the most heroic of the Pentagonical Knights. First stop, tackling rampaging monsters. Or random forest creatures, for that matter. Boots are usually made for walking, not for being discarded before battle. I don't think it's dawned on them that something serious may be going on. Alas, poor adventurer, he knew not what he faced. It's a Shakespeare reference. There it is, and it's asleep. Let's go. I've got my war cry all figured out. Shh, you don't just charge and screaming, that's how you get killed. Or immortalized and turned into a tired joke. Good point. Then I will practice stealth. Like the ninjas, I will become one with the air. I will become one with the air. Try saying that 5 times fast, but seriously, that doesn't make much sense. With the shadows, with the cave itself. So long as you don't become one with that pile over there, it smells. Ew, you're right. Achoo! Excuse me. Whoops. Hey, Quigley, don't you growl at me. was exhilarating. Net training was never like this. I dodged, I weaved, I struck, I... Let me do all the work. Yep, pretty much. Nose for trouble completed. If Sir Anno's nose grows any longer, he'll poke the monsters awake before they even see him coming. Wait, his nose grows? I had no idea. Chain of Clarity. Found in the gargoyle's cavern, when you wipe off the crystal dangling at the end of the chain, it begins to shine brightly. At the very least, it draws attention to you. Every 10 charisma increases pet/guest damage by 1. Maybe that's worth keeping. I don't know. I still prefer not to wear it. Major Mayhem. I didn't get to tell you how impressed the patrol leader was when I told him about slaying the gargoyle. I didn't get to tell you how impressed the patrol leader was when I told him about slaying the gargoyle. He says if I keep on like this, he'll make sure to speak to Captain Rowlett about me. I know with your help in teaching, I will surely become one of the most heroic knights ever. And now there's another chance to stand out. One of the women who works in the kitchen sent her daughter out to pick mushrooms yesterday. And now she's missing. One of the stable boys said they saw her go off. Great. And now she's missing. One of the stable boys said they saw her go off into the deep woods. Help me find her, and I get recognition, and the little girl said, help me find her, and I will get recognition, and a little girl is saved. Win-win, don't you think? Okay, but what does Quigley get in return? If you're getting all the credit, it just doesn't seem right. Oh boy. Three ravens at one time? Hope they won't murder the group. Gabriel will make sure they don't. And excellent, Sir Edo took out one. Maybe he does have potential. Okay, it looks like these mushrooms may not be edible. Swordplay. One hit, X 140% damage. This attack has plus 200 crit. If he is able to use it with every attack, then perhaps he won't need Quigley to go on his escapades. He'll probably need a stake to throw too, just to make sure. One that can go straight for the heart in case a vampire sneaks up on him. No, these aren't healing mushrooms. These are healing mushrooms. I swear we passed that mushroom cluster before. You do have a map, don't you? A map? Where would I keep it? It's not like metal armor provides much of an opportunity for pockets. Isn't the motto of the Patagonical? I guess that's one way to pronounce it. But it just sounds weird in my mouth. Isn't the motto of the Patagonical Knights be prepared? A hero should always anticipate the unexpected. No, you're thinking of the squadron of squires who scout ahead on patrols. Pfft, I've seen those scouts. Some of them aren't much more than boys. Hey, I still remember some of the tracking tricks we were taught, and some of this spore looks spore-like. Mushrooms? I'm not liking the sound of that. So is making bad jokes part of a hero's standard repertoire, like putting on emotional armor? What? Laugh in the face of danger. Use your humor as a weapon to fight off fear, and if the jokes are bad enough, they might just drive your enemies away. That's both an efficient use of energy and entertaining. I think Chanela would disagree on that. She doesn't have much of a sense of humor. Neither does Gabriel Belmont. He's too emotionally scarred from his betrayals and the death of his wife to even engage in light banter with his enemies. He'd probably think it's a waste of breath. Wonder if these mushrooms taste like grape. I bet they must taste pleasant if they have healing properties. You can do this quickly. You can help Sir Anno stay alive through this quest. That's one way to get rid of a mushroom. I have some kind of feeling that Quigley and Sir Anno are nowhere near the girl that they were supposed to rescue. It's like this forest seems huge. Also, something that's hilarious is that the monsters are mostly attacking Sir Anno, which is a wonder why that his hit points were so low before. There she is. And man, is she terrified. That dance music kind of reminds me of Frogger. What? What? I posted scores of centuries. Surely you couldn't have dodged them all. Some of them had their caps pulled over their eyes, napping. You might want to work on that. What would you want with a little girl anyways? It's not like you can mold her into one of your mushroom minions. Quickly, other way. Ha! Time to put that heroic humor to the test, eh? I don't get it. Mold, fungus, you're mush. Never mind. I guess you just have some spore comprehension. But back to Jenny. What use could you have for a little girl? Quickly, you're still facing the wrong way. We saw her out picking our little cousins. Wouldn't you fight to save your family? Before she could gather too many, we decided to collect her. You know, I can almost sympathize with that reasoning. I bet you're a pretty fun guy when you aren't kidnapping little girls. Okay, we'll make sure to work on your funny before you get called to court. I am the very model of the Mushroom Major General, and I'll teach you that fungi should not be mocked. So you're saying we shouldn't truffle with you, is that it? I don't get it. Better. Oh, Quigley does have a better sense of humor than I do. I'll give him credit for that. There's 4 of them? Are you kidding me? And one of your minions are gone. And there goes another one. Now, Major General, you're on your own. We mashed that mushroom without too much trouble. The next time you're sent out to forage, Jenny, pick something that can't fight back. How's that for a moral to the story? Is that a pun or a typo? Major mayhem completed. Jenny is safe, and Sir Anno is slowly learning the art of a hero's humor with your help. And the loot littered around the mushroom camp isn't too shabby either. Let's find out. Mushroom Minions Waist Wrap. Level 10 belt. One of the mushroom minions dropped this as he fell in battle in the deep woods near Oaklore Keep. It's a bit musty, but seems to have made you a bit quicker and more able to dodge enemies when you wear it. Okay. The description seems promising, but I'll give it a try. There's no place like Oaklore. there's time to take that quest before I go over to the clip to take Quigley's screenshot for the thumbnail. Quigley, you've taught me so much in our adventures, all about perseverance, keeping cool under pressure, and laughing at danger. But every hero can use a bit of magical intervention, right? I mean, you've had Warlock to help you just once, and look how well that's turned out. It could be worse. I've heard of a wizard renowned for his advice. From his tower in the Jadeite ruins, it's said he'll dispense great wisdom to those worthy. From the stories I've heard, he's great and pretty powerful too. Surely it couldn't hurt to have him use his wired wizardly ways to tell me my future. And if he has a spare enchanted weapon or two lying about, accepting those couldn't hurt either. What do you say? Do you make the journey with me? I'm getting tired, but okay. Follow the semi-brick road. Follow the mostly dirt road. Wait, the aggressive apple tree looks like deadwood. Couldn't they just use different art for the apple tree? Yeah, you'd think that they would put in new art every once in a while. Well, there is that. It waves its hands and an apple falls out of the sky. I guess that's the saving grace. Yeah, but that's the fence, alright. I'm ready, bring it on! Apple tree? This should be easy and quite delicious. Obviously, there's no place like Oaklore. It is a Wizard of Oz lace level. There's no place like Oaklore. Sir Andrew is off to see the wizard, and he's taking you too. Luckily, there's a clever old road that will guide you to the ruined city where the wizard lives. I don't think it's much of a city anymore. Azakalia, I've been waiting for you, my pretties. Anno, do you have any idea who this is? Don't you know her? You're the one who's been going around being a hero. Have you killed any Yagas lately? Maybe she wants revenge. No, this is the first Yaga Quigley met. I don't think I fought any Yagas at all. Yeah. Quigley, you've been meddling where you aren't wanted for too long and sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Quigley, you've been meddling where you aren't wanted for too long and sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. It's only a matter of time before you ruin my carefully laid plan, so I'm taking the initiative. I know all about you hero types, doing what you think is right or for the greater good. Such a nuisance. Now, you're trying to trade more of you? Did you even explain the advantages of being evil to your little categorical pupil? What would you tempt him with? The inability to bathe? What would you tempt him with? The inability to bathe or a fear of clean water? You villains are a pretty dirty lot. It's not too late, for you, Little Knight. I could use a captain of the guard. Just think, a command of my soldiers, a snazzy black uniform, the ability to chant rousing and inspirational nonsense songs in your patrol. Well, I do love a good nonsense song, but no, I would never betray the trust. Ooh, I would never betray my friends. Evil is so bad. Blah, 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 blah. It feels so good to help people, yada, yada, yada. Well, if you won't take my offer, nope. I told you so. Heroes are snows? Heroes are so smug when they think they're right. Fine, I'll get you quickly, and your little protege too. And it took a blow to her body to stop her. Now back to our originally scheduled programming. These must be the poppy fields near Emerald City. So I don't think quickly Sir Ado and Gabriel will fall asleep to these. Unless they smell like peppermint essential oils. We must be near the ruins. I can see the jade bricks. Emerald City is more impressive. Excuse me, the wizard. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Maybe he's off getting his nails in. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Maybe he's off getting his nail. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Maybe he's off getting his hair and nails done. Look at all this stuff. He's got a stuffed bird on a stick, potion bottle, the crystal ball. I wouldn't touch any of that. Magic can do some funny things to ordinary objects. Did I ever tell you about Cicero's laundry? His laundry... Wait, did that curtain just move? What do you think you're doing? I was, looking for you. No, a note from you. A note maybe saying when you'd be back? Why would I? Sorry. No need to yell now that I'm right here. Why would I be behind a curtain? I hope you haven't frightened Winky, my Sneevil. He naps behind the curtain. Wait, then where were you? In the back, working on a way for ordinary people to fly without magical creatures. See? The premise is very simple, really. I'm sure it's fascinating, honest, but my friend here, your wisdom and wonderfulness is widely known. I wanted to ask you if you could tell me about my future and what's in store for me. I'm afraid I'll never be able to be a real hero and do all the brave and noble things a hero is supposed to do. A hero's not a hero because he's noble and brave. A hero is a hero because he's famous and people fear what he can do. That sounds like a villain. Just get yourself a skilled public relations minion and you'll be set. That doesn't sound quite right. Oh my, do forgive me. I've confused the speech for advising aspiring villains with the one for... do forgive me. I've confused the speech for advising aspiring villains with the one for idealistic young heroes. You give pep talks to bad guys too? A wizard's gotta pay rent, you know, and villains pay really well when you stroke their egos. Right. I don't think he's really what you're looking for in an advisor, Anno. Thanks for your help, I guess, Sir Wizard. I think we're going to be going now, though. Are you sure you don't want to stay? I could finish explaining my experiment. You could take it for a test flight. I'm sure it's ready. Almost. No, that's alright. We really need to be getting back to the keep. I'm sure everyone at the keep misses us by now, and I miss it too. The jousting, the jesting, and the most unstable outhouse in the realm. Really, when you think about it, there's no place like Oaklore. Do you hear something? A sort of whistling sound? Now that you mention it... Ow! I guess the experiment failed, and that Sir Anno has taken Nezerose's place. Thank God that didn't kill him. There's no place like Oaklore. Objective completed. 4 drakes and apple trees and yagas. Oh my. Oh my indeed. Quickly got a staff, and when he's clearly not a mage. You never... Lustrous silver staff, level 45. You need never fear being lost in the dark with this staff. The small silver orb contained within the chamber mounted on top will give you all... You need never fear being lost in the dark with this staff. The small silver orb contained within the chamber mounted on top will give off enough energy... I should have said light. What's wrong with me? You need never fear being lost in the dark with this staff. The small silver orb contained within the chamber mounted on top will give off enough light to show your path no matter... You need never fear being lost in the dark with this staff. The small silver orb contained within the chamber mounted on top will give off enough light to show your path, no matter how twisted and treacherous. This item requires a dragon amulet, and Quigley is not a mage, so he'll have to pass on that. And it's 1:41 a.m. It's 1:41 a.m. and I'm going to pick that up next week. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. You guys can let me know what you guys... It's very tongue-tied, Sir Anna's confusion is rubbing off on me. Well, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hope the puns weren't too much for you. Go.